What is up, guys? Welcome back to my second video. Today we're going to go over two trades that I took, one in Asia session and one in New York session. As you can see, this is a brand new account. I haven't traded this account before, so let's get right onto the charts. Alright, I'm at the charts. You can see I'm trading MNQ. I'm not going to trade NQ yet because I still want to take some time. I want to work on my risk management instead of risking too much and then, blowing the account. You can see that it rejected off of that fair value gap a couple times and on the lower one as well. And I did draw a 4-hour fair value gap not too long ago at 2900. As you can see, it's a really long fair value gap. I do think that shorts are going to hit and they're going to fill that fair value gap or at least reject it. So that's what I'm aiming for. On the 15-minute time frame, everything's looking good. There was a big shot up with like 3 different candles, and then it consolidated and chopped up, and then it just dumped. So now it's also consolidating a little bit, not too much as the previous consolidation. I do think it's still gonna dump, and we're gonna get right into a trade. So we're on the 1-minute time frame, and like I said, my bias is short, so I'm gonna hop into a short position of 3 contracts. I'm gonna set up my take profit and my stop loss for you guys. I'm risking 50 points and I am taking the profit at 100. Nothing really happened. I skipped a little bit for you guys because it was just chopping up and down. As you can see, it did start rejecting and going up a little bit, but then it just shot back down, and that's what I wanted to see. Nothing really happened for in the next few seconds because we are on the 1-hour time frame and there's not a lot of movement. It was chopping up a little bit and it did start rejecting, as you can see, the bottom wick, but at the end of the day it just shot back down. And switching to the 5-minute time frame, you can see that it was going my way for sure. It just started rejecting just a tiny bit with 2 white candles, and honestly I wasn't even that scared because I knew that my setup was really good, my entry was good. And I just waited a little bit before it just completely shot and hit my take profit for me. As you can see, looking at my lucid trading trade recap, you can see I made $613 on this one trade, and if I would have kept it in, I would have made a lot more, but I'm still happy with 613. I followed my rules, I didn't overtrade, and now we can move on to the next trade. So this trade is New York session. It's going to be really quick and easy. You guys are going to see what's going to happen in a few minutes, but as you can see, it did reach the 4-hour fair value gap I told you guys about in the last trade, the lower one at 2900. But I am looking for shorts, and I'm going to enter in 3 positions because it did come up and tested that fair value gap. It didn't fully go through and it rejected, so I feel like this is really early on. I'm going to set my take profit and my stop losses, same thing as the other trade, 50 and 100, so everything here looks good. And when I tell you guys I got in at the right time, I mean it. I got in at the best time possible because not even 10 seconds later it just completely shoots down and it starts reaching that lower fair value gap that it was created not too long ago, but nothing really happened. It started chopping up a lot, especially in the 5-minute. So I sped it up for you guys, and I honestly thought it was going to go back up because previously it started wicking, and that's when it went all the way up to the fair value gap and tested it again, and I thought the same thing was going to happen over here. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I did move my stop loss a little past break even. I'm still giving it a little bit of room to move. It could still test that fair value gap that it just created a little bit higher and then come back down. So I'm not putting it too low to where it's going to stop me out easily. I'm just giving it a little bit more space. And honestly, I'm glad I didn't do that because I just totally hit my take profit and I was really happy. I followed my rules, I didn't overtrade, and I could have kept it in like last trade because I would have made a lot more money, and but it's totally okay. In total from these 2 trades I made 1,100, and honestly I'm really happy. That's basically halfway there to passing my eval, and I'm glad I didn't overtrade or revenge trade or take too many trades because that's never good. But yeah, everything went according to plan. It is Friday, so I won't be able to trade Saturday, but I'll definitely trade Asia session on Sunday and New York session on Monday. But I'll see you guys in the next video.